Welcome to PlayStation 1 Classics. In this live stream, I'll be playing Resident Evil 2. So sit back, relax, grab your nostalgic cap, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream like this, a classics live stream, a live stream from my phone. So apologies in advance for the terrible video quality. But nonetheless, this is the OG Resident Evil 2 released on PlayStation back in the 90s. As you can see, this is the box. I love to bring the physicality of these classic retro games to my life. It's a reflection of my head. Stop reflecting my head, please. This is the back of the box, of course. Can you survive the horror? Can you? First there was the disaster at the Mansion lab. Umbrella Corp developed the T-virus, a mutagenic toxin for use in biological weapons. After breaking loose, living things mutated into all sorts of decaying creatures. The case was eventually closed, but Umbrella's experiments were far from over. Now it's the worst possible nightmare. A new virus runs rampant. All of Raccoon City is infested. Bloodthirsty zombies, hideous mutations now overwhelm the community. When Leon and Claire arrive in town, their nightmare is just beginning. You now control their destiny. If the suspense doesn't kill you, something else will. Okay. So I'll now show you the manual. I just really enjoy bringing the physicality of these retro games to the live stream. So you can see Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for Scott. Just going to be a real, Resident Evil fanatic there, like. Claire Redfield, who is the younger brother of Chris Redfield. Can you survive the horror, it says. Power Slave Productions classic game, still one of the best. In my opinion, it's the best version of Resident Evil 2. I much prefer the original over the remake. Great to have you in the live stream, by the way. How are you keeping? How was your Friday going? How's the start of your weekend going? Look at a classic PlayStation right there. I'm actually playing it on my PS2 Slim at the moment. But I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Just telling you how to play. I could read this, but it's pretty much just giving you a synopsis of the story, which I pretty much just read already. So I'll just give you a quick look at the manual rather than reading every single word on every single page of the manual. We'll be here all night. There'll be no gameplay. Just gives you a bit of a background there on Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield. Leon is an idealistic rookie cop. He burns with the need to protect and to serve, and live as a cadet, and life as a cadet was an eye-opening experience. While reckless and brash, Leon is certainly not as the name as his demeanor would suggest. He's highly qualified for his new job with the Raccoon Police. And then you have Claire Redfield. Claire was a light-hearted, articulate, modern woman. This was the 90s, by the way. Feminism existed in the 90s. Social justice warriors. Yeah? She is somewhat wild, self-confident, and extroverted. Claire is typically the first person to try something many others would not. gives you actually information on the item box as well. Ada Wong. We won't read about Leon or Ada Wong and Sherry Birkin because we'll be here all night if we had to. But that's the manual. Now, something you don't see a whole lot of today. You do, but you don't see that much of it. 2 discs. Okay. So disc 1 contains Leon's campaign or scenario, and disc 2 contains Claire Redfield's scenario. And there's 2 like different stories going on there depending on who you choose. There's also like every scenario has an A and a B, so there's actually 4 scenarios in total. I'm actually going to play as Claire Redfield because I like the story of Claire arriving in Raccoon City to search for her missing brother, STARS member Chris Redfield. We pop in the disc. Hopefully there won't be any issues. I'll give it a quick wipe just in case. Again, sorry for the video quality. I can see that camera is trying to adjust. I'll try and fix that there if I can before we actually start the live stream. That's slightly better, I think. Make sure that I'm getting the full screen as always. Okay, I think that's slightly better. Somebody can let me know if you're getting the full screen. Time to play the original Resident Evil 2. I haven't put the flash on. There we go. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. I'm watching the quality of the video from my phone here. Virgin Interactive. And of course Capcom. Umbrella. There's the introduction video to Resident Evil 2. Giving you a glimpse of what to expect from the story of Resident Evil 2. Okay, so I'll start a new game. I'm gonna play it on normal. Resident Evil 2. I know we'll get to see Claire Redfield's opening to her scenario.
A bizarre incident occurred on the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special STARS unit immediately began investigation on the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
I'm already in my head coming up with an idea for an actually good Resident Evil like Netflix series or even a movie, but particularly a series involving the cover-up of the Mansion incident between the Raccoon Police and the Umbrella Corporation and even the US military. I just think that would make for a fantastic series. Hopefully somebody will make it. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it. So we see Claire Redfield arriving into Raccoon City to search for her missing brother, Chris Redfield, who's actually off to Europe to investigate Umbrella's headquarters. She didn't tell Claire. Oh, she did tell Claire this actually. He left it in his journal, but he obviously forgot to give it to her. I had a friend who used to think that he said, "Where did he bite me?" But he said, "Why did he bite me?"
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello?
Colson, no Johnny boy, hope you're well. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. How's your brother, Colson? Any update on your brother? Hope he's doing well, Colson. And as always, you're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to PS1 Classics, where I'm playing the original Resident Evil 2. In my opinion, the best version. I much prefer the original Resident Evils than the remakes. And I'll talk more about that as the live stream progresses. So this is the introduction to Claire Redfield and Leonis Kennedy. Two of the series' most iconic characters. He's better. I'm glad he's better. He had a doctor appointment today to go check up on everything. Well, I hope everything goes well there. I'm glad that he is better as well. Also, I have this game. You do? I remember you actually telling me that, actually. It's great to have the originals, I think. So the worst female character in Resident Evil is Sherry, Ada, Ashley. Do you think so? I think, for me, it's definitely Ashley. I think Ada is okay. She's mysterious. She's mysterious. We need to see more of Rebecca, to be honest with you. Did you hear about the RE4? I haven't. What's up with RE4 remake? That zombie got a bad doing.
You okay?
She's doing better than that zombie. And so their nightmare begins. Their separated nightmare. They get separated, but they bump into each other at moments throughout the game. So this is where the game begins. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. Yeah. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. So a bit of gameplay now, and then I'll check the comments. Okay, I mean no offense when I say this, but unlike most modern Zoomer gamers, I actually appreciate these graphics. I appreciate these tank controls, and I appreciate these camera angles, which is why, for me, this is the best version of Resident Evil 2, and I will always prefer the original to the remake. What if I just aim my gun at him? They are cutting the El Gigante, making it where you play as Leon and Sarah. There's a weaker mini boss fight. You start the game as Ashley. I like the idea of starting the game as Ashley because she was kidnapped at the end of the day, brought to this village. So it's nice to see how she was brought to the village. I like that. Game shorter. I don't have a problem with that. But as far as removing that boss, that's a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. Wesker mini boss fight, I like. I like the fact that we heard about that we're going to see more of Wesker. That's going to upset a lot of fans if the game is shorter. RE3. Oh yeah, the RE3. That's going to piss people off so much. That is going to piss people off so much. You're right there because people hated the fact that RE3 remake was short. I don't mind. I'm telling you, games nowadays are too long. So give me a short game. I don't care. The case is broken. There is nothing useful inside. Honestly, I do not care. I do not care. Make it as long as you, or make it as short as you want to. I don't care. Will you take the handgun bullets? Yes, I will take the handgun bullets, indeed. And again, I like, again, no offense, unlike modern Zoomer gamers, I actually, not only do I prefer the graphics, the tank controls, the camera angles, but I like the classic inventory system. You can, right now, Claire Redfield can only hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. Okay? So when your inventory is full, you cannot pick up any more items, including ammo and weapons. I like that. I also like the fact that your ammo as well as your weapons are limited. That is what made Resident Evil, and that's why I prefer this kind of Resident Evil over the remakes and more modern Resident Evil games. The thing is, the remakes are aimed at those modern Zoomer gamers who can't appreciate the graphics of the originals, can't appreciate the tank controls of the originals, and can't appreciate the camera angles and the inventory system and the limited weapon and ammo. But I can. So I feel like the remakes aren't aimed for me. That's why I will always go back to the originals and prefer the originals, for that matter. But they are remaking everything like Sarah dies in RE4, but now he lives and he is. I don't like that. Straight up. I don't mind changing the story here and there a little bit, but to say that he didn't die, it's going a bit too far, to be honest with you. Now the camera angles scare me. That's why I don't want to start RE1. They scare you. Hate to break it to you, Coulson, but this is a horror game. That's usually what happens when you play a horror game. You get scared. So I'm all for the camera angles. You don't know what's around the corner. That's what you want from a horror game, Coulson. You don't want to know what's around the corner. You know, even though I've played this game so many times over the years, I still like to explore like this. You know what I mean? I still like just pressing X like randomly, at like random places. Just you know. Now, as soon as I pick up this handgun ammo, some zombies are going to attack me. Or attack him. I'm actually going to shoot them because you can actually get a crossbow from him, or he can get his crossbow. So let's go. There's one more going to get up. always make sure that your zombies are fully dead. You'll know that when you see a pool of blood underneath them. Krauser has multiple stages. I like that because his boss battle was a little bit short and underwhelming, to be fair. Plus, Sadler and Salazar, I can't pronounce his name, making the regenerator stronger. Yes, I like that. Cutting the invisible bugs. I like that. The regenerators are terrifying, the most terrifying enemies in the series. I like that. But I think it's cool. You see how Ashley gets kidnapped and get to play as exactly. I think that's fantastic. To be honest, which I really do. I can appreciate it since I've beat RE4 multiple times. Yeah, I'll say, who hasn't? Again, I'd always prefer the original Resident Evil games, but that's not to say that I can't pick up the remakes and enjoy them for what they are. Do you know what I mean? So let's take his bow gun. He has stopped breathing. I would imagine so, Claire. He just got mauled to death by multiple zombies. What would you expect him to be? What would you expect his condition to be in now, Claire? No, so I'm not going to use the bow gun just yet. But nonetheless. So I'm not really looking for a full playthrough actually of this game. Like, you know, I'm maybe like a part 2 or whatever else. Like, but no, it's just nice to go back and play these kind of classics from time to time. And, you know, I didn't have to complete them from start. I mean, I've completed this game multiple times for Christ's sake. You know, I need to kind of focus more like on newer games. Try to get them out of the way. We've got a massive back catalogue of old games. Now, what's interesting is a couple of months back there, I actually played a demo of Resident Evil 2, and there was quite a few differences between the demo and the final version. One of them would have been back there in the Kendo's gun shop, where we got the handgun ammo before the zombies attacked Robert Kendo. Was there's a typewriter there, and also the demo, you could keep going forward, and there would be you could jump over and go completely go around the courtyard. Now you can see I only have one handgun ammo, so that is what Resident Evil is all about. Oh my god, I have no ammo. Exactly, it's Resident Evil. It's survival horror. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be. Oh, there's handgun ammo here, so I might as well just go back to my handgun. Like, it's supposed to be. Nowadays, modern Zoomer gamers. Again, no offense to the Zoomer generation and the modern generation of gamers, but nowadays, because they get their ass kicked in a game, you know, because the game isn't working out for them, all of a sudden, oh, the game is bad, the game is shit, it needs to be improved, this needs to be improved, this needs to be nerfed or something. Do you know what I mean? And I just think that's ridiculous, to be honest with you. Now, there is such thing as bad game design. That's a completely different topic. It's a completely different story. But, like, this game is survival horror. You're not supposed to have a lot of weapons. You're not supposed to have a lot of ammo. You're not supposed to have a lot of health. You're not supposed to find a lot of ammo and health. You're not, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be desperately. Have you noticed that this handgun only takes 13 bullets? I always thought it was 15. But you're not supposed to have an easy experience playing Resident Evil. You know, it's supposed to be like this. I'm in love with the fixed controls. I'm still not used to how Resident Evil 4, how you run, and if you turn, it stops and stuff. Yeah. Nowadays, ammo is literally everywhere, even zombies. Yeah, I mean, just look at Resident Evil 5 and 6, for Christ's sake. I mean, they were action games. You can like that game if you want, that's fine. I like it for what it is. It's a good game, but it's not a good Resident Evil game, you know? That game just, oh, you bastard. That just knocked his head off. That game, I ran right into him. What's my head looking like? I'm fine. That game, Resident Evil 5, just had ammo everywhere, over the top weapons at times, and just it was just full of action. It was an action game. You know, it was a good action game, but Christ Almighty, it was a bad Resident Evil game. It wasn't survival horror. So because I... Oh, you bitch. So because I grew up playing this game. I played this game from the very beginning when it released. And because of that, again, I can appreciate these graphics, these tank controls, and these camera angles. Okay, that's why I'll always, go back and play these games and prefer these games, the originals, over the remakes. Again, I feel like the remakes are not aimed at me; they're aimed at younger, modern gamers who can appreciate the graphics and controls and camera angles. I can, because I grew up playing them. That's the thing. Oh, I can't see her. He's still alive. I spoke at the start of the live stream about an idea for an actually good Resident Evil Netflix series, and it revolves around the events after the Mansion incident, where STARS, in particular, but the surviving members of STARS, when they return to Raccoon Police Station, Chris, Jill, Barry, and Rebecca, to report what happened. Look, we've found out that it's actually the Umbrella Corporation, Umbrella Pharmaceuticals, that created this biological weapon called the T-virus that turned everyone into zombies and monsters. And Albert Wesker, our captain, was working for Umbrella, led us into the mansion and caused all this. So this big, massive revelation, right? But because there was a cover-up, because the Umbrella Corporation were bribing the Raccoon City police, including Chief Brian Irons, and obviously Wesker was working for STARS, and also the U.S. military. The U.S. military were involved as well, because they actually came to Umbrella and asked them to develop biological weapons. I would like to see that cover-up explored in a series, and Jill, Barry, Rebecca, and Chris, right, are trying to expose the cover-up, and you finally get to see Chris going to Europe as well, along with Barry Burton, to try to investigate them further and expose them. But that's what I like to see. When I heard about Resident Evil Infinite Darkness and I heard something about a cover-up, I thought that's what it was going to be, but it wasn't. It was shit at the end. But I'd like to see that happen on Netflix or something. So we're about to enter the legendary RPD, and what's mental now is the fact that this building now features as a map in Dead by Daylight. I mean, it's mental that all those years ago when I first entered the RPD, that it would still be around today, that it would still be as iconic today as what it was then. And obviously you can play as Claire Redfield as a survivor as well. So it's just something else, like, 5 was okay, I liked it, but 6 is fucking weird. Never understanding that's going on in it. It's nothing like the others. Only good thing is the story. Like, the story has always been great. That's the thing. No matter what Resident Evil game you play, even the spin-offs, the story is absolutely top notch. I personally, again, I just don't like 5 as a Resident Evil game. As a game, it's good, but not as a Resident Evil game. 6 is just terrible. I want a Resident Evil game where we play as Barry Burton. I don't want to play as Leon or Chris or Jill. Bring back Jill. Come on now. Bring back Jill. Come on now. And bring back fucking Rebecca Chambers as well, for Christ's sake, Or Claire for the 50th time. Come on, Jill was in a remake of Resident Evil 3, fair enough, but we haven't seen her in a mainline Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 3, if you stop and think about it. No, 5. Well, she wasn't even playable in 5, do you know what I mean? Like, so, come on, bring back Jill, for Christ's sake, I want a game where you play as either Leon, definitely Jill, man. Bring back Jill. Maybe there's a game where we play as Barry Burton investigating Umbrella headquarters in Europe, you know, after the events of Resident Evil 1. Those characters have had their 5 minutes of fame, but not Jill though. Not Jill. Not fucking Jill, like, you know what I mean? My favourite game, Dead by Daylight. And isn't it crazy? Like, this map is in Dead by Daylight right now, like, you know? They just milk Leon and Chris. Maybe Leon and Chris, but not Jill. Not Jill. They're letting her to die. They're letting her to actually die. There's a herd in Resident Evil 3. I thought I was playing Resident Evil 3 there for a second. Oh, the iconic RPD. And just as iconic as the hall itself, is the actual music. Now, one thing I've learned about playing Resident Evil games is to just save the game. Just save it. Forget about getting the best score. Just save your game. If you have an equipment, just save your game. It'll be worth it. You never know when you're going to run into trouble in Resident Evil. You can be playing Resident Evil. This is mental. I actually completed this game. Yeah, I'm going to keep that there actually. It's my original memory card. Well, not my original memory. If I had my original memory card, there's no empty block. Well, in that case, I'll have to save over. Clear, yeah. It's not my original memory card, but what I'm saying is I actually had it there going back a good couple of years ago. Oh, no, never mind. When I saw the raid, I thought that it was already. Never mind. I thought that I already completed it or something. I don't know. Okay, so I don't have the key card yet. You will use the key. I'll use it anyway. Door lock service. Hall side door locked. Doors can be unlocked by a key card. Get the key card of Marvin. Johnny, what games? Rebecca. The last game that Rebecca Chambers was in was Resident Evil 0, the prequel that released on the GameCube in like 2002. She first made her appearance in the original Resident Evil, but she hasn't been seen in the mainline Resident Evil since the prequel. She has to come back, along with Billy Cohen as well. Can you show me the Welcome Leon room? I want to see Welcome. Yeah, I will indeed. She's in Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 0 and some sections of Resident Evil 1. Plus she's playable in the... forget Mercenary mode though. No, because I fuck about Mercenary mode. I mean like mainline lore, story. That's all that matters. Not these mercenaries and kind of like side stuff, you know. But they definitely need to bring back Rebecca Chambers. 101%, like, let me tell you. There's Marvin, who's now going to tell us about the events of the mansion incident.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill, Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
See, we should have listened
What
to him.
happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives, but no one believed them.
Because it was a cover-up. Spoiler alert, Chief Irons was working for Umbrella. Well, being bribed by Umbrella.
Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
23 years of Dreamcast, Chad Middleton. Happy birthday to Sega Dreamcast. 23 years. Chatty boy, how are you doing? Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome back to PS1 Classics. Seeing as Jim Ryan doesn't want to bring Resident Evil 2 to PS Plus Premium, I'm bringing Resident Evil 2 Original to Green Hill Gaming. How are you doing, Chad? How was your Friday going? How's the start of your weekend going? You're doing well, man. Mercenaries in 5 was fun, like, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not mainline, you know? Doing good, nice weather. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, Chad. Weather was actually improving here actually as well. It was pretty wet there. Good couple of for a good couple of days, but now there's a big improvement now in the weather here now as well. Will you use the blue card? Yes, I will. All side doors locked. Released. You know, Chad, I made the point at the start of the live stream, and I'm going to make it throughout this live stream. I grew up with Resident Evil 2. I was there from the start, which means that I can actually appreciate these graphics. I can appreciate these tank controls, and I can appreciate the camera angles. I can also appreciate the inventory system, where you can only hold a certain amount of items in your inventory. I also appreciate the survival horror aspect involving the low ammo. I know it looks like I have a lot now, but believe me, that will go down very quickly when you're facing hordes of zombies in one room, in confined spaces. I'm a fan of all that. I'm a fan of original Resident Evil. I can appreciate original Resident Evil, okay? That's why I'll always prefer the originals, because I feel that the remakes are not aimed at me. I can pick up and play the remakes and enjoy them for what they are, but I feel like the only reason the remakes exist is because more modern Zoomer gamers can't appreciate the graphics, controls, camera angles, and classic gameplay. Okay, but I can appreciate them, and I'm sure there's a lot of gamers out there that I can appreciate all of them as well. Jim is crying in the shower about Call of Duty. Possibly. Why, Phil? Why are you taking Call of Duty away from me? Why? It's called business, Jim. Whether you like it or not, it's called business. Same business of making sure that Stray is exclusive to PlayStation. Pretty sure it is, isn't it? Same business of ensuring that Final Fantasy and Forspoken is exclusive to PlayStation. I could go on. It's called business, Jim. And we're all supposed to hate Activision, aren't we? You know, we're all, Activision are bad people. I'm not playing their games anymore. So why are people crying all of a sudden? Maybe it's because they're Sony fanboys. Just a guess. Isn't there a DLC for RE2 Remake where the police captain captures a little girl or something? No, that's not DLC. That's Claire's campaign. There's Leon and Claire's campaign. That's in Claire's scenario where you have to rescue Sherry Burke in Call of Crappy Duty. Indeed. Yeah, but is it on Xbox though? Forget PC. Fuck PC. We can all agree on fuck PC. I mean, as a console. Isn't it a console exclusive to PlayStation? Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only free on PS Plus. Maybe I got that wrong. But anyway, it doesn't change the fact that Forspoken and Final Fantasy VII Remake and the sequel are going to be exclusive to PlayStation. So, come on, Jim Ryan, don't be a hypocrite. Someone who hating his life is a fucking hypocrite. Do you know? I've played one or two. Oops. Jim has no faith in Bungie. I don't think. Well, there you go. So Jim Ryan shouldn't be complaining and crying like a little fucking child. He's embarrassing himself. He's embarrassing PlayStation. He's been embarrassing PlayStation for so long now. Like, he needs to give it a rest. Like, give it a rest, Jim. You're really just really embarrassing the PlayStation brand. Let me tell you. I see Emily's in the live stream. Oh my god, it's Johnny, your favorite YouTuber of all time. Are you happy? Joke. Elizabeth, how are you keeping? Or Emily, you are very welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. You're welcome back to PlayStation 1 Classics live stream where I'm playing the original Resident Evil 2, the version that I would always prefer over the remake. I said never, Johnny. You said never. You should never what? The stream is cooler. Thank you. Thank you. Now look at this. Like, and don't tell me that you're going to have a lot of ammo. I mean, by the end of shooting all them, I'm probably going to have no ammo left. Because that's how Resident Evil was played. This is original Resident Evil. Ah, you bastard. Well, this is Resident Evil. Caution. Like, this is what Resident Evil is all about. Dead. And look, I went from like over 30, or was it 40 handgun ammo to 7 handgun ammo, and I'm on caution. This is OG Resident Evil. That's my favorite streamer. Thank you. Much appreciated. I got some DLC on sale for $10 in Dead by Daylight. Nice one. What kind of DLC did you get? I never played Resident Evil 1 or 2. Just haven't got around to it. Was going to stream it there on YouTube. You should. Or them here on YouTube. Should give it a go. RE2 Original is an amazing game. Groundbreaking game, to be fair. That is frustrating. It can be very frustrating at times. A lot of zombies and a little ammunition. There you go. Ammunition. Thinking of GTA. RE1 Remake is... I agree with you. The RE1 Remake is the best out of all the remakes. I'm watching... You're watching the hands of Johnny. That's funny. But how my hand showing up? That's funny. Look, it's my hand. Okay, I think they're all dead now. There's more zombies in here now as well. I think anyway, if I can remember correctly. There's a lot of zombies there, but you have to kill them because I mean, if you don't kill them, you come back and they'll be there again. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh god, see, I'm out of ammo now. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Okay, I do have a bowgun. Which I plan on fucking using. See you in there. Was that a one-hit kill? I doubt it. He's going to get back up, like Undertaker or Jason Voorhees. Is he? So I can't see from here because of the camera angles. I'm not complaining. It's what it is. I really have no idea. He's dead. I think there's like a little bit of blood. Okay, so I don't have the combination to the safe yet. He's dead. I didn't realize he can go over again. He's dead. He's dead. And I'm going to pick up the green herb, which I definitely need to use. Fun fact, my channel was formerly known as Green Herb Gaming. No, I am fine. I want to see. I want to attempt the invisible zombie speed. The invisible zombie speed run. What's that about? Halloween bundle, Ghost Face Killer, Ash from Evil Dead Survivor, and Michaela Witch Survivor. You got all that for $10. What a deal! Hell yeah, Chad. Hope you enjoy. That's a lot of content right there. All the DLC are on sale to the 25th or the 15th. That's not a bad deal. That's a fantastic deal. You got yourself a fantastic deal there, Chaddy boy. Absolutely unreal. That zombie right there, he's gonna get back up eventually, but he doesn't have to. I always do this. I just randomly like explore and just cheat. Oh God. He's fully dead, I think, is he? Yes. And I'll take your ammo as well. Dead police officer. I hope you don't mind. It's locked. The heart is etched under the keyhole. Heart is etched. I'll be right back. So I think I have a key around somewhere. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. Which key was it again? That I needed? I think I have a heart key in this box. Oh, there it is. This is the key I need. Combining the Resident Evil 2 remake with the original. Got this, of course, with the collector's edition of Resident Evil 2. I now have the heart key. Okay. Well, it won't fit. Oh well. So yeah, I got them with the collector's edition. All there. There's a club, diamond, heart. Oh no, sorry. Club, heart, diamond, and spade. All there. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a few comments. Yeah. There's a more than RE1 remake of Invisible Zombies That's crazy crap. That's mental. All enemies are invisible. What the fuck? With that game mode, making it much more difficult. You can sing that one. It's one of the hardest modes, and I want to speedrun it. Fair play to you, Colson, for attempting that. Only way to see them is through mirrors, or the dogs have slobber. That's hardcore. I'll watch that speedrun, Anbu. By the way, are you fresh? Fresh as fuck. Okay, maybe. Okay, we will wait, Johnny Cage. I just ordered a set of those. Hardly. That's crazy. Oh my god, the replica of the keys. They are amazing. I don't take them out as enough, to be honest. I'm glad I actually took them out in this live stream. Sonny, I want to buy the Holy Grail of Resident Evil. But what's the Holy Grail of Resident Evil? Nice indeed, chat. Thank you. Right, so what I actually... Oh, damn it. I don't have a pen with me. This is great. I had a pen. I'm going to be right back. See, what I do when I'm playing classic Resident Evil games, you can call it cheating if you like, but what I do basically is in my little notebooks, this is one of them, this is actually Kirby and the Forgotten Land notebook that I got for pre-ordering the game. What you can actually do is, what I actually do is I basically just write down where the doors are, what keys I need. So I'll be right back again to get a pen and I'll write down where the key is. Right, so I have my pen. Very Resident Evil-esque pen, isn't it? So what I do is I write down, so Jesus Christ, actually where am I? So I write down, what do I write down for that now? I'll just put in a heart key in it first of all. Terrible handwriting here now, heart key. I'll just put in, first floor. Well, they're all first floor. This is going to be weird now, but I don't really, first of all, terrible handwriting. Okay, the way I looked at it is I just said front door, because it's by the front door, and then you go through the blue doors, and I'll know myself then where I'm going. So I just kind of write, just jots down, just kind of little reminders. Yeah, it's far from a precise GPS, that's for sure. The Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller, Jesus Christ, $500. That's insane. That's insane. I remember that actually, seen that actually in Virgin Megastores years ago. I have the GameCube controller of RE4 and the chainsaw too. What? Didn't know it was that expensive. See, it's more expensive now, you see, in count of it being so hard to find. And the PS2. Sorry. That's insane. Emily actually has it. You'll have to do a video on that. You'll have to do a video on that, definitely. No, I need to see a video of that. I have to. Oh, does he have any more hang? Sometimes if you press it twice, you'll actually get double the ammo. Not all the time. Not all the time. More herbs. Or herbs, depending on how you pronounce them. Chad, did you hear the rumor about the... This is going to sound hilarious. Have you heard the rumor that the rumored Nintendo Direct for next week has been delayed because of the passing of the Queen of England? Now, if that is true, right? If there is a Nintendo Direct for next week, and if it is delayed because of the passing of the Queen, it makes no sense. Like, she's the Queen of England, not the Queen of the world. Nintendo is a Japanese company. Why would Nintendo be mourning the death of the Queen of England as a Japanese company? It makes no sense to me. But, oh god, I better not take them all. No, I won't take that for now. But I will take it now. Then by combining. So it's locked from inside. We'll exit out of there later on and again. Probably about the time where we get the heart key, possibly. You know, there's actually a fantastic history of like the origins of Resident Evil 2. It started as Resident Evil 1.5, which is now a full game that you can actually get. You should download and play it in the full version. It's just crazy, to be honest with you. People use that for fighting games. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure I believe it, man. There's people using all sorts to play games like oh god, it's gone. Yeah, I can't think of the name. Elden Ring. I watched Halloween H2O on YouTube last night. Great movie. It's all right. Wouldn't be the best, no, like wouldn't be the best, but it's all right. The other strange thing is my Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii. That's rumored to get a remake, actually, or a remaster, the original one. That's the thing I know. It's strange and expensive. Nintendo delayed the Advanced Wars remake game because of the Ukraine war off. But that makes sense, though. The reason it delayed it is because it was a war game, Chad. It was all about war. And I suppose Nintendo didn't want to kind of, like release a game that was all about war during a time of war. But the passing of the Queen makes no sense. People, in all due respect, now, like, like people die every day of the week, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, to completely, like, she's the Queen of England, like, I mean, Nintendo is Japanese, like, there's not really much of a UK presence with Nintendo. Like, Nintendo is predominantly American and Japanese, like, mostly Japanese and then American. So, like, I don't understand why they would delay a direct. Hopefully they won't. Like, do you think we're close to World War III? Who knows? Hopefully not. Is my answer. Hopefully not. Yeah. Fuck. Hopefully not. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But yeah, the world is getting a bit crazy. I would have missed that now if I hadn't went back and checked it. The ink ribbon. I think it might have been from Resident Evil 3 onwards. Or is it only, I think important items, like very important items. They're the ones that shine and glitter. But for things like ink ribbons, you have to, you just have to see them to get them. Again, this is not going to be a full start to finish playthrough. Definitely not in the one live stream. That would be. I wouldn't have the battery life for that now, to be honest with you. But even like in general, like I mightn't complete this whole game on my channel. I might, but I'm not making any promises. Apparently, in an early version of this game, that drinks machine had a drink that looked like Coca-Cola. I think it even said Coca-Cola actually, and there was a licensing issue with it. They had to remove it. Is Konami still announcing a game soon? Oh yeah, they're announcing a game, but I can tell you for a fact, Colson, it's not going to be Silent Hill 2 or Metal Gear related. It's a game called, I can't think of what it's called. It starts with an S. Starts with an S. It's a Konami game. Konami recently filed a trademark for the game again. So it's going to be that. Konami make a lot of games, not just Silent Hill and Metal Gear. So just a heads up on that one. The so-called Silent Hill 2 remake screenshots are from a so-called proposal from Blooper Team to Konami. That could have easily been cancelled or whatever else. So just don't go in there expecting Silent Hill is all I'm going to say to that. We barely survived the Chinese bioweapon. We don't need a big war. Exactly. Depressed now. Well, it is what it is, man. Blame Konami. Konami said a new big TMNT game to next year. Well, that could be it could be that too. I just want me Silent Hills. Well, a lot of people want Silent Hill, but it is what it is. People just have to understand that it's Konami that we're dealing with here. Nobody other than Konami owns Silent Hill. And if Konami wanted a Silent Hill, they would have released one well by now. Well by now. Konami sat on their asses when Resident Evil made a comeback, with not only the remake of Resident Evil 1 and the prequel releasing again on PS4 and selling very well, but the return to survival horror with 7, the remakes of 2 and 3. What did Konami do? Sat in the hole, making Japanese pinball machines and mobile games. Trust me, Konami don't care about Silent Hill. Konami don't care about Metal Gear. What was the last Metal Gear game they got? Metal Gear Survive. Exactly. So trust me, it's just going to be that game that I mentioned. I can't think of the name. It starts with an S. Just don't expect Silent Hill, because if you do, you're going to be let down. Trust me. I want Silent Hill as much as the next person does. You know what I mean? But I'm just being real. I'm just being real about it. I'm being a realist about the situation. And yeah, to be real about it, we're not going to get a Silent Hill. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We don't even know if these screenshots were real. But Johnny, they were taken down because of copyright. Well, the reason they were taken down because of copyright is because they were using the term Silent Hill. And Konami own Silent Hill. So if somebody goes around online and says, this is Silent Hill, then you're going to get copyright strike. It's called common sense. I was going to say it's called business, but it's actually called common sense. So yeah. I'm just being a realist. Again, I'd love Silent Hill to make a comeback. You know, I really enjoyed Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It was actually the first and only Silent Hill game that I actually played from start to finish. Really enjoyed that now, to be fair. I would have loved PT, as in like Silent Hills, if it had actually happened. Because, oh fuck. See, survival horror now again. What the fuck are you doing, Claire? Oh, this is bad. This is a bad camera angle. I can see why people don't like the camera angles, but look, it's what made the game. What? You know what now? Let's go really old school here. Oh, never mind. No, he's almost dead. Let's just kill him. Let's kill him. Look at our health. See how bad we are. Not too bad. Takes a lot of shots. Okay, I'm in danger. It takes a lot of knife shots, isn't it? Jesus. I'm surprised by the amount of shots it takes. Kick his head off, go on. Yes. That was a lot of I wanted to do that because I wanted to show you what Resident Evil is all about. And that is what Resident Evil is all about, people. Okay, a diamond. Diamond. I'm just going to put in diamond. Beyond the blue doors. Just so I know where I'm going. Writing this in my notepad with my terrible writing. Terrible handwriting. Absolutely terrible handwriting. All together. If you buy the Silent Hill DLC in Dead by Daylight and enter the Konami code in the main menu, you'll get a free... Why are you serious? I thought you were going to say, like, you get to play a new Silent Hill again. That's mental. Did not know that now. I actually got the Silent Hill DLC. I gotta try that. Can you still get it? I know on PlayStation it doesn't work anymore. That's mental. I'm not sure. I don't have the DLC. The next DLC I want to get is the Ring bundle. I see you back when Silent Hill first dropped. The lobby was all Silent Hill themed if you enter the code. That's crazy. Want to know something funny about Dead by Daylight? Next DLC is Stranger Things. But after that is confirmed. Scooby-Doo. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one. No, that's bizarre. That is just. I have no words. I have no words to describe just how utterly bizarre that is. That's mental. That's not even bizarre. That's mental. Oh, I think the liquor shows up here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh God, it actually does. I don't know when though, and that's why it's terrifying me. Or is it in the next room? I'll tell you one thing, and I am not fighting the liquor right now in this condition. Nothing special on the shelf. Okay, no liquor. That's okay. Anything else? It's the next room, I think, that requires the liquor. I think once I reach a save room, I'm going to end the live stream for here. Well, not for here, right? But when I actually reach the when I reach the, some people call it a safe room. I call it a save room because it's a room where you save your game. To me, that makes more sense than a safe room. I can understand what people would call a safe room, you know, because you're safe. But still though. I can't believe Scooby Doo and Dead by Daylight. That's just mental. Damn, indeed. Shaggy and the Killer is like a knight, I believe, or a headless horseman. Oh, that's bizarre, though. Hello from Indonesia. Hello from Ireland, Bobby. Satria90. You're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for a live stream of Resident Evil 2, the original version, the OG version, the version that I always prefer over the remake. I'm just going to put in Club, which is literally just right around the corner from just the right beyond. What is the right beyond? Okay. Alright, so there's nothing to do in this area right now at the moment, so we go all the way back. Try to make my way to save room. Like, the kind of people that don't like, let's say, the camera angles of the original Resident Evil games, right? In particular, again, the modern zoomer gamers. Oh, it's not real. Look, the way the camera angles is not real. It's not real. Oh, give me strength. Games are not supposed to be real, and no matter how realistic you make them, they're not going to be real. Look at Uncharted. That game looks so real, doesn't it? Yet, when you get like shot multiple times, you lean against the magical wall of healing, and all of a sudden you're fine. Is that real? So I prefer these camera angles. I prefer the tank controls. I like the graphics I can appreciate, you know? Actually, come to think of it, I don't really need to go to the save room, but I will. But what I will do though, because I think you actually bump into the liquor. Or do you? Yeah, I think you bump into the liquor. So just to be on the safe side, 3 ink ribbons. I'm actually going to save my game. Or will I though? Because no, I won't. I won't. I'll chance my arm, even though it's the liquor. Yeah, this is really dodgy now of me, but so look, it is what it is. This is survival horror at the end of the day. There's an iron box at least anyway, so I can put some stuff in there that I don't need. Shaggy in Dead by Daylight. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect Gizmo in a fighting game, but it happened. Yeah, but there's a difference though. I mean, I think there's a difference anyway between Gremlins and Scooby-Doo. Gremlins is actually a low-key horror game when you stop, or horror movie when you stop and think about it. You know, I can see people getting killed and everything in the Gremlins. Scooby was a cartoon. Like, do you know? Like, I just can't imagine Scooby Doo or Shaggy as a survivor when people are being fucking, you know, fucking hooked. You know, having their flesh hooked, and just it's just, to me, it just doesn't make any sense bringing Scooby Doo to Dead by Daylight. But look, here's what it is. It would be funny because the voice actor of Shaggy was Ghostface in the first Scream movie. What? Did not know that now at all. That is a crazy fact. That is an absolutely crazy fact. Jesus. So put away the ink ribbons for now and the bow gun for now. Knife I'm actually going to keep on to, funny enough. Like, that's useless to me. No, I'm not going to put that away. God, I'm actually confused now. What do I do? Put it away for now. I'm going to a save menu, so it's fine. Not in there, is there? Nope. I think there's actually police memorandum. The 23rd of August. No, September. This is great. Yeah. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with the 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the second floor to the Eastern office on the first floor, 2236. Well, I might as well run back and put in that 2236. Now, Scooby won't be in it. I can't see it happening, you know, but the main four should be in it, and one of the villains from the animated series. Man, it's a fucking cartoon, man. Just leave it as a children's cartoon and don't put it into a graphic, gory fucking horror game. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. There's already stuff going around about there being an adult fucking Velma Scooby-Doo, where she's a lesbian and it's all about adult material. I mean, fuck it, just leave it as a children's cartoon, like. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Shaggy from the live action voiced the Multiverses, some animated series, and also one of the ghost faces from Scream 1. That's insane, though, isn't it? So, you know, taking out all the zombies, they won't respawn. Zombies will not respawn. Sometimes as you progress through the game, the later stages of the game, there'll be like more like zombies in the area. But generally speaking, zombies, they don't respawn. No. 2, 2, 3, 6. I know I already have acid rounds, but I don't have a grenade launcher yet though. What is this? A police station map? Yes, I will take the map. C103 News. Katie O'Keefe. Need to head out now. No problem at all. It was nice talking to you as well, Colson. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. You too. And rest of the stream. See you next time, Colson. Thanks so much for dropping by the live stream. Hope your brother is well also. And I will catch you in the next one, man. Take it easy. So I got my grenade rounds, even though I don't have a grenade launcher just yet. But I will be. It's good to actually have the rounds in advance. I'll put that in here now. think there's actually handgun ammo here somewhere. I didn't even know I had a lockpick. There's the liquor. Okay, I should have saved, to be honest. I should have saved. I'll just keep shooting. Slot. Oh yeah, spade. I'll just put in it's liquor time. Now this is going to be dodgy because I don't have a shotgun. I'll just have to keep shooting. See, they're not as hard as you would think they are, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? I'm playing this game the way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing it too safe. What I'm saying is, if you're damaged, you use your first aid spray. Do you know what I mean? So, definitely. Did you play Splatoon 3? Didn't even get it yet, but it's definitely. I'm gonna probably pick it up tomorrow or something. So I haven't picked it up yet. But I must definitely pick it up, for sure. Oh, there's actually quite a few zombies here, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't even reached. Oh my god. The hands are going to start popping out here now shortly. Okay. No zombies. Good. Okay. The title is A Sacrifice to the Hellfire. So what you do is you... Oh, never mind. I don't have a... What am I doing? I thought I had a lighter. Okay. Maybe get a lighter later on, I think. I always think there's ammo in here, but there isn't. Again, this was originally a Coca-Cola vending machine, but obviously had to get rid of it because of obviously copyright. Operation report September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. It was actually Irons that did that, the chief of police. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. He did that on purpose. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. Recorder David Ford. Operation report September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange issued. We sheltered the injured in the conversation room, convocation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. David Ford. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers, as well as their location, remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. So the police going through their fair share of terror right there. That is for sure. Same, I need to finish Doom Eternal first. Too busy with Dead by Day. Lots of games. So close to unlocking the Trickster for free. Oh, for free. Nice one, Chad. Good job there, man. Good job there, man. Get yourself some free content there, man. Why not, man? Good stuff. Look how long it actually takes to get to a save room in Resident Evil 2. Okay, so it's right around the corner, but there's quite a few zombies here, if I'm not mistaken. So, wish me luck because I'm gonna need. Oh god. What the hell, eh? Okay, I'm gonna have to hop in here. It's locked! I thought that was to say, oh fuck. In that case, I'm gonna have to write down diamond. What a fail. Oh, what a comeback though. What a comeback. I need ammo, and I need it now. I need ammo, give me ammo. Special kind of key. No, I really need ammo, like. Operation Report 2, September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache, and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the shore. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the storage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewer through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee the storage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the Western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Elliot Edward. Good job, Elliot. Good job. Yes! I will take the handgun ammo. I kind of want to go back and kill them before I save the game. But like, there's a lot of them there. But I want to kill as much as I can. Maybe there's more handgun ammo in here, no? Ingribbon. 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 I much prefer Residents of Evil. The best Resident Evil channel out there. Did Ingribbon take the effort to track down the original voice actors of Resident Evil? Fuck no. But Residents of Evil did. Residents of Evil. Okay, I don't know if 15 handgun ammo is going to do the job, but we'll soon find out. I just want to kill them before I save the game. Let's go. I'm scared, but let's go. I think there's like 4 of them there. There's actually not as more than 4. There's like 5, I'm sure. I don't know. Soon find out. Let's go. Okay, there's him in there first of all. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Oh god. Shit. Fuck. How many is there? Oh, there's only her left. And then... Okay, that's not too bad. Did I kill them all? I'll come back out and check. Oh, this is like proper survival horror right now. This is great. Not every time I get this kind of experience, like, you know. So I think it's just 2 now. There's him and there's her. Him and her. I might as well get them while I can. Now I'm actually going to take out the red herb that's inside the item box in the save room, combine the 2, and we're good to go. I like how the unofficial manual told the events of the police officers. I'd love to get my hands on them, to be honest with you, but they're only all in Japanese there, aren't they? I'll have to learn Japanese. Combine. Keep on to them. Save my game, and that is going to do it for this live stream. PlayStation 1 Classics, Resident Evil 2 Original, the version that I will always prefer over the remake. I can appreciate these graphics, the tank controls, camera angles, and the gameplay. This is why this will always be the game for me. The remakes are aimed at Zoomer modern gamers who can appreciate the graphics and gameplay and camera angles. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, as much appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. I like Scorpion. He's a good Resident Evil YouTuber as well. Anyone is better than Ingribbon. Let me just say that right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.